And while the funding freeze does not impact Social Security or Medicare, it could impact healthcare research, education, and other local programs and groups.
13-year science Jeremiah Brown spoke with one nonprofit in Grand Rapids today. Jeremiah, how is this impacting them?
Yeah, Alina, today I spoke with Friends of Grand Rapids Parks who say the freezing of federal grants has the potential to disrupt the work of not just their organization, but many groups across West Michigan. They hope a solution can be found so they can maintain the work they say serves all members of the community.
I can understand that a lot of people want to rein in government spending, but to put an immediate pause on all the federal grants and loans that are out there could have really disastrous impacts for lots and lots of residents around West Michigan and around the country.
Friends of Grand Rapids Parks is a group that works alongside the city's parks and recreation to improve and maintain the city's parks.
We receive federal funding for a lot of work in planting trees and conservation and invasive species in parks, and so there's a potential to really disrupt that.
Executive Director Stacy Baer says they received a $5 million grant from the U.S. Forest Service. He says losing access to those funds can have long-term impacts for operations and their staff.
And if that federal funding stays paused for too long or goes away, we're definitely going to have to lay people off. And that also has ripple effects in the economy, right? So, I mean, this is a termed 5-year grant, and it has a huge impact.
But Baer is clear they are not the only ones impacted and says the work they perform benefits everyone.
And we're just one organization that's impacted, right? There are hundreds of organizations around West Michigan, as well as municipal programs, housing, research for pediatric diseases, cancer. All those things are stopped right now.
With the trees for the spring planting season already purchased, he says their team will continue their work, but hopes a solution can be found so impacted groups can continue serving their communities.
Anybody who's applied for any of these grants is committed to doing well for all people, not just one group or another. And that's the spirit we need to be moving forward.
Friends of Grand Rapids Park says they still have support from various fundraisers and volunteers, but say there is still the concern of not knowing what can come next. In the newsroom, Jeremiah Brown, 13 on your side.